Alright, let's get into it. Gang, we in this thing. Make sure I hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Smash that like button and see what to do, y'all. Okay, so let's get into this video. This is going to be totally random, but this is going to be super helpful for people, and I'm going to make more videos like this. So, as you guys know, I have always lived a very random lifestyle. I have lived in my RV. I have lived in a car. I have lived in a camper van. I have lived very unconventional, but I always believe that home is what you make it. So, based upon me going through those living circumstances, and it was all by choice, and I highly, highly recommend those living circumstances. We have a lot of situations to where young people are starting to live off the grid and be very interested in that type of lifestyle. So let me tell you guys about that type of lifestyle, because I went through all types of predicaments in that type of lifestyle. Went through situations to where it's been storms and things like that, and having to stay inside the RV and all that. So the main thing that you have to think about whenever it comes to this type of lifestyle is finances. In terms of any lifestyle, you always have to think about your financial situation. But financially, the main thing that costs a lot in terms of living this type of lifestyle is going to be food. Okay, so food is definitely going to be a cost factor, and you want to make sure that you limit how much it is that you're spending in food, and at the same time you want to make sure that you have enough food to last like a day or two, or really whenever you cook, or whenever it comes down to meals, you want to make sure that it lasts at least 2 days, so that way you're not constantly having to overspend whenever it comes to your food budget. This is also really helpful for individuals who have kids, large families, saving methods for those of you, like I said, living unconventional and things. So this is just to help out everybody all around. But yeah, food is like a main factor. So I'm going to come up with healthy meals, and also meals that are really great for on the go, meals that could last for if you're cooking for a large amount of people, large family. If you need meals that's going to last for a couple of days instead of constantly eating out, because whenever I first started a lifestyle, living inside camper van, RV, stuff like that, constantly eating out, thinking that that was a way of, and it's not, because you need to save money. So this lowers all of that. So one of the other things, whenever it comes to you living inside, say if you're living inside your camper van or inside your van, it could be a little bit difficult to cook during the winter time. So this is where you need to be able to make some sort of meal. If you can, try and find like a friend's house, or try and get like a hotel or something like that for that night, and try and create some sort of meal. Now, we'll come up with meals that don't require you having to heat them up. But it might be a little bit difficult in that aspect. I'll try and come up with some things. The most that you have to do in terms of those type of survival methods is like sandwiches and stuff. But we'll come up with some real creative aspects in terms of being able to make those meals very good for you, nutritious, long lasting, and something that you'll want to keep on doing if you don't have microwave and conventional means. Now, another thing that you can utilize is 7-Elevens. They do have microwaves for you to use. Certain places that you go, in terms of hotels, you're able to get free ice. So that's another thing for you to have cold drinks. Because as you know, you sit inside the car, you leave your food and drinks inside the car, it starts to get hot. So places like that have cold drinks. But whenever you have your RV, camper van and things, you want to buy some sort of like griddle or something like that, especially if you have an RV by you, like a griddle. Or if your stove isn't working, one of those situations where you gotta plug the stove in type thing, and you don't have like a hookup, it's good for you to buy a griddle. It's good for you to have like a small grill. This is also really good for you if you're on the go as well. If you're in like a car, van type situation, buy a very small grill, one that takes like charcoal. And even if you don't have the money for charcoal, you can gather, another alternative is gathering pieces of wood or sticks around you in terms of your environment, and using those as, charcoal instead. So you get sticks and things to heat up your meal. All you need is foil. Boom, lay that down. Now you're cooking on your little grill. They have small grills at Walmart for like $15 to $20 at the most, and You could buy you like a little small pot. That way you'll be able to heat up sides such as like beans. Like you can make grilled chicken. You can make grilled pork chops and stuff like that. Boom. Once you're done, put it all together and put it inside the trunk. All you need to do is find you a park. So this is what you do. You find like a park or something to where you could go and grill at. Sometimes you might even be able to do it in the parking lot down south and stuff like that. They'll let you do things like that in the parking lot. Set up your RV outside of your van and stuff like that. And have your little grill cooking. Go to like an empty parking lot. But definitely very important to have like a little mini grill for on the go if you're not able to get like the little griddle set up. So grill your food in advance. You know, check the weather. This is another thing. Check the weather in advance. See, okay, do I need to make a meal in advance for the next day because it's going to rain? It's going to be super windy, something like that. You know, plan in advance. That's very important whenever it comes to these situations. What's another thing? So yeah, basically, that's the main thing. Like if you're on the go, living very unconventional, have you a small grill so that way you are able to cook on the go. You can make basically anything. All you need is like a little small pot and a frying pan. You'll be able to make breakfast, all that. The other thing is the sticks method. You'll have to like gather more than just like a couple like little sticks or pieces of wood and stuff like that. Like I said, you can find that all. I like to be very, very nature type person. So I'm like, look for sticks and stuff around wooded areas, you know. They have big pieces of wood that could burn for hours in like little wooded areas in the park. So, you could grab that. That's another thing. If you don't have your own grill, all you need is foil. You can use the ones that's in the park. Boom, put some sticks or some wood under there and you're good to start grilling, okay? Very outdoorsy in terms of lifestyle. So yeah, those are just my tips and tricks. We are going to get into making something that's going to be very good, something that's going to be long lasting, and that will be in the next video. So peace out. Those are just tips and tricks for those of you living on the go, how to live unconventional. Like I said, home is where you make it. So that's all you need to know. Anyways, peace out.